Yo. Welcome back to Hitman Hearns Boxing. Please like and subscribe to the channel, and we're going to get right into it. The four kings of boxing: Roberto Duran, Marvelous, Marvin Hagler, Sugar Ray Leonard, and Tommy Hitman Hearns. We all know about these fighters. We all know what they contributed to the sport of boxing. They were identified as the four kings of boxing. My question to y'all is, who was the best out of them? That's a tough question to answer, and I'm going to try to break it down. I'm not going to get into the minutia or the nitty-gritty detail. I'm going to try to break it down. To start off, Sugar Ray Leonard beat all of them. He beat Marvin Hagler in his last fight. Controversial, but he beat him. He beat Tommy Hitman Hearns the first time they fought, and he no-mossed Duran after he lost. And I would say peak ability. In his prime, out of all of them, you can argue Sugar Ray was the best ability-wise. Fast twitch muscles, combinations like no other. You don't see people today throw combinations like that. Ring IQ and just his fierce competitiveness, you don't really see it like that anymore. Roberto Duran lost to all of them. He got no moss by Sugar Ray Leonard. He went up to 160. He had no business fighting at 160. He's like damn near Tank Davis size fighting at 160. He lost to Marvin Hagler, and then he got knocked out. One of the greatest knockouts I've seen. Tommy Hitman Hearns knocked out Duran. So you got to think, Sugar Ray beat all of them. Duran lost to all of them. So I'm going to get back to that. Marvelous Hagler fought at one weight his whole career, dominated it. He had the classic with Tommy Hitman Hearns that he won. Sugar Ray beat him in a, controversial decision. And then Roberto Duran, it always amazed me, like Roberto Duran was so small and he went up and he won titles. He beat Duran in the decision as well. Some people thought Duran won the fight, but Marvin Hagler won the fight. And then Tommy Hitman Hearns, he had a draw with Sugar Ray Leonard the second fight. He got knocked out by Marvelous Hagler, and then he knocked out Duran. Out of the four, Tommy Hitman Hearns probably has the best jab. I would say he has the best jab. He threw combinations too. Not like Sugar Ray, but he threw combinations as well. Very impressive. Nimble on his feet. Agile. Real true boxer. Strong. Uses reach. Marvin Hagler was just a beast, man. He's like I wanted to see him in Triple G fight, like in a fantasy fight. I wanted to see those two fight. Had a similar style, come towards you. A brute. I'm coming to get mine. We ain't gonna take no time. Like that filling out period. Hagler, I'm coming towards you. Let's get to work. Yeah. So if I just name all those things in a vacuum, you would probably say if Sugar Ray beat all of them in his prime, you would probably say he's number one. Right. Tommy Hitman Hearns, with his skill and everything he did, I think Tommy Hitman Hearns only had 5 losses. You would probably rank him. You might rank him second just in the totality of his career, because he didn't just fight in one weight class his whole career. As you can see, Marvin Hagler did. Although he was dominant, he still only fought in one weight class, so he doesn't have the diversification that the others do. Roberto Duran lost to all of them. He done got knocked out. He done got no-mossed. But he started at he primarily fought at 135 and went all the way up to 160, man. That's stupid to do. Dangerous. So you might rank Duran last. But let me tell you something about boxing. Let me give you I'm not going to call it a secret. Losses don't matter as much as y'all make them matter. If you lose, does it matter? Yeah, if you lose, you're not winning. But it's not it's not the loss by itself. You have to put context behind it. Who did you lose to? When did you lose? What was going on at the time? I always mention these things because people leave out important information when important things are happening. If I just look on a piece of paper and I see you lost to somebody, I can draw it like they lost. I don't know if you had a death in your family. Now, I'm not saying it shouldn't matter, but it might. I don't know if you're in the right mental state. I don't know if you had a horrible weight cut. I don't know if you were pressed for money. I don't know. I'm just looking like you lost. And in boxing, yes, a loss is a loss, but make it make sense to the public. Roberto Duran is my size. I'm 5'6", 5'7". Roberto Duran is 5'6", 5'7". Fighting at 135. So picture Tank Davis, Lamont Roach, Shakur Stevenson, anybody in that weight class, fighting Triple G. You want me to repeat it? And making it tough where you can argue they won. Picture Tank Davis right now at 135 going up to fight Triple G. That is an anomaly. You're supposed to lose. You shouldn't even be up there. That shouldn't even be a sanctioned fight. Let alone going to 140, 147, 154. You're beating people. That's why this new age way of boxing, it's not as appealing to the masses as it was, because people the casual fan just wants to see a good fight. And 98, 99% of the time, Duran gave you a good fight. He was very crafty on the inside, one of the best inside games ever. His footwork was phenomenal. And he'll take a punch to give a punch. He wasn't with that, I'm going to make you miss, I'm going to do all that. He's not Sweet Pea, he's not Floyd, he's not Shakur. He's Roberto Duran. I personally, just because I like the challenge, that's why I like that Crawford's challenging himself versus Canelo. When you're challenging yourself and you're going up weight classes that you should not be at. You should not be at. I give that more credence. I give that more notoriety. I appreciate that more. I'm impressed by that more as a boxing fan. That you're stupid enough in your mind, you're insane enough to try your hand at beating somebody who's dominating a weight class like Duran did Marvin Hagler. Even when Duran fought Tommy Hearns, I'm like, what are you doing? And I'm not that old. I'm still under 40. I'm like, what are you doing? He's trying to be great. And a lot of these guys today, they're not trying to be great. They're trying to protect their O. Everybody I named to you, these are called the Four Kings. King is my nickname. These are called the Four Kings. All of them lost more than one time, and they still called kings. Because it's not about losing. It's about getting up and coming back. Let's run it back. Who cares that I lost? Let's run it back. Let's run it back again. We just going to fight to the death. Today, they're undefeated. So people make these guys today. Y'all remember when they tried to make the Four Kings, the new Four Kings? I think it was Teofimo, Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia, and Tank Davis. Disrespectful to the original Four Kings. These guys are great in their own right. You want to down talk someone getting in that ring. They're not on the same level. And at the time, they only named them for the new Four Kings because at the time, if I'm not mistaken, all of them were undefeated at the time where people started talking about it. Teofimo, I don't think he had lost to Kambosos yet. Tank was undefeated because he just had a draw with Lamont. Ryan hadn't lost to Tank yet. And Devin technically still undefeated, even though the thing with Ryan, he got it reversed. So I was just like, they're undefeated, but it doesn't matter if you're not fighting and challenging yourself to be great, to be legendary, to be in the pantheon of the greatest boxers of all time. None of those guys will probably ever, maybe Devin, because he's committed to the craft, but none of these guys will ever be compared to Sugar Ray Leonard, Tommy Hitman Hearns, Marvin Marvelous Hagler, rest in peace, my brother, and the great Roberto Duran. It's that the times have changed. But to my original question, where do y'all rank the original Four Kings? How do y'all rank them? Not like in like, are they top 10 of all time, but rank them amongst each other. Who do y'all have last? So my ranking to end the video, I would say Duran's first. It's crazy I'm saying because he lost all of them. But if you look at most boxing analysts, boxing purists, people who've covered boxing, they will put Duran as the best of the Four Kings. A lot of them put Duran top 5 all time, top 10. And he has losses. It shows you it don't matter like that. I would put Duran first, Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, and Tommy Hearns. And that's crazy because Tommy Hearns is one of the greatest, man, and a gentleman. But yeah, man, I want to know what y'all think. What do y'all rank the Four Kings, the old guard? And do y'all think we'll ever see another Four Kings ever again? Peace and love to y'all. I'm going to try to bring y'all new content. I'm going to try to do my best to keep it going. I appreciate y'all, anybody that's watching, just so that you've watched, a video. And when the time comes, when my channel blows up, I'm going to definitely give back to everybody who supported me in some sort of way. Because anybody who's on YouTube, anybody who's covering boxing, we're nothing without subscribers. We're nothing without people commenting and watching, and that's the truth. So peace and love. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll get with you soon. 1.